Alright. What a great time. I love this time of year. Look at this tree. It's awesome. Now, where are those guys? I told them to be here. Come on, guys. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Yes, we're coming, man. We're coming.
Guys, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. We gotta shoot our Christmas card.
Yeah, let's shoot the
Are you ready?
Christmas card? No, you said we'd have presents here. That's why we needed to get here early, Travis. Where are the presents?
No, I said I requested your presents in the email.
No, you said there would be presents.
No, not.
There should be presents under here.
Not the kind of presents that you open. I need you guys to be here.
No, there's a present. There's gonna be like a PS5 under here or something, right?
Dickerman. Where's your hat? I said.
Your hat, man. I got mine on.
Santa Claus hat. I distinctly remember putting that detail in the email. You need to wear a Santa Claus hat.
Yeah, I didn't fall for that stupid trick. I'm not wearing some dumb Santa hat.
You didn't bring a hat?
No, why would I get my hat on? Come on, man.
Yeah, man, come on now. That's a great hat.
Christmas.
That's a great hat.
That's awesome, man.
Look at that hat,
Get in the
man.
spirit. You look like an idiot. No, I don't. You look like an idiot for
It's
not
all
wearing
right.
a hat.
It's all right. It's all right. I got a spare here.
Nice.
Here, put this on.
I'm not gonna wear this.
You're gonna wear
I'm
that.
not wearing that hat. I'm not wearing a hat.
Dickerman.
Yes, put the hat on, man. Come on.
If you want to get paid, you'll wear that hat. Come on.
You can't hold up my paycheck.
It's Christmas. Everybody's expecting, some holiday cheer. Where's your joyous, jubilant kind of spirit?
I'm here for the fights. I don't care about Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Get my Christmas spirit, yo. Present here.
Guys, come on. Put the hat on.
No,
Put on the hat.
Put on the hat, dude.
Put on the hat.
Yeah, put on the hat.
Hurry up. Get by the tree. This will be quick, I promise. Painless.
Put on the hat.
Painless.
Put on the hat. It's Christmas, buddy.
All right, hang on.
Season's greetings.
Hang on. I got to set the camera up. All right, guys, hang on. Wait, guys. All right. By the tree. Hang on. Let me get this set up. Hang on.
You look as stupid as you do with this dumb hat. I don't look stupid. You look fantastic.
All right.
Come on, get in here. Come on, I set the timer. Ready? And say eggnog.
And here we go, Dickerman. Seasons beatings 2, round 1. 2 fights coming up here in the middleweight division.
Pulling guys right out of the chat and into the game tonight. Fritz, we've got 2010 taking on Tony in our first matchup this evening.
And then later on, it will be Havoc taking on Boston J.
Looking forward to these matchups. We got brown belts versus black belts in both our matches today. So it's like the black belts are defending that honor they've built up as they've played the game so long. So should make for some good, even matchups tonight.
And we take a closer look at the fighters from the first fight. We talk about 2010 taking on Tony Guyton here. What stands out to you?
Well, what stands out most is 2010 is using Nick Diaz. So, of course, he's got all of Nick Diaz's stats. He's very high pretty much everywhere. So, very well-rounded fighter. Over at Tony, you got pretty well everywhere. His submissions are a little low, but his ground game's high, so he should do fairly well for himself in the
He's
game.
got really good health as well, which always comes into play.
In the blue corner, from the United States, the Disciple.
And there's Tony. He's coming out. He does have a black belt. Like we said, we pull these guys right out of the chat, so we don't know a whole lot about him.
In the red corner, from the United States, Nick Diaz.
That truly is Nick Diaz. Look at the scowl on that man's face.
He's got a scowl. The designers here at EA did a great job of catching that. Take a closer look at the stats here for both these guys.
And look at the numbers for these guys. You know, when you look at 2010, maybe he's got more losses than wins, but that's quite the record he's got going there. And then over 340 wins for Tony there. Fighters are ready. Here we go with the action. First fight of the night here, part of Seasons Beatings 2.
Seasons Beatings 2. We got Japanese rules, I understand here, so kicks and knees on the ground are legal.
All the fun stuff that you like, Dickerman.
Yeah. 2010, of course, is Nick Diaz, Tony in the white shorts over there.
Nice little combination there by Tony.
If you guys want to jump
the cage.
Yeah, if you guys want to jump in, the fights tonight, too. We still got more fights to go tonight. The chat is live. Preston's running the chat right now. You can jump in, and you might be able to catch a fight a little later on this evening.
Without a doubt. EASportsMMA.com. Jump in the chat room, and you can be a part of the fights later on tonight, and you can talk to Preston.
A lot of kicks there by Tony. 2010 backing off using Nick Diaz.
Oh, look at that nice combination. We're talking about a kickboxer here. He wants to keep this fight standing up, and so far he's been very effective.
Yeah, the good thing about 2010 choosing Nick Diaz, he can really pretty much go wherever he likes. If he wants to keep it on the feet, he'll keep it on the feet. If he wants to take it to the ground, use his jiu-jitsu, use his submission, he can do that as well. He's got great submissions.
And look at 2010 right here, trying to get in that position where maybe he can get a submission here, try to use those skills from Nick Diaz to his best advantage.
Looking him out there for a moment, but Tony able to get up and get it back to the feet.
Now, there's already blood on the canvas. Is somebody bleeding already that I don't see?
I'm going to say it's Tony. Nick got a couple nice shots in there on the ground. That's just a guess right now.
That guy needs to turn around.
So you can get a good view.
I want to inspect him.
Although
right
anytime
now.
Nick Diaz fights, it's pretty much guaranteed blood. He gets out of bed in the morning, he starts bleeding.
Do you think we're going to see anybody like do any kind of windmill kicks off the cage?
Probably not.
A little Showtime kick?
There you see Nick Diaz on the ground.
And this is a position he does not want to be in. Look at Tony. He's got his hooks in here.
Nicely done by Tony, though. He doesn't have a big submission game, but he's got a strong ground game.
He's got full mount, and he's got Nick Diaz busted up here.
And Nick Diaz is the one that's bleeding, as we thought might be the case.
Got a cut on his left cheek right here, and I think he's cut on the right side of his face, too.
Tony going to stand it back up, get it back to the feet here.
At the 8-minute mark here, round number 1.
Japanese rules, that means we have 8-minute round. That's how it goes. 10-minute round, actually. That's how it's going to go. So you haven't seen anything on the ground yet as far as kicks or knees, but it's a possibility. It can happen in the game at some point tonight.
Now with Nick Diaz, like you said, guy that's apt to bleeding, cut very easily. Hopefully he won't lose an ear like Sakuraba did.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that. You don't want to lose an ear. It's one thing you don't want to lose in a fight. It's one thing to lose a fight. It's another thing to lose an ear. Pretty even matchup so far. I'd say Tony has the advantage as of yet.
He's been able to find his range here pretty good so far. He's landed a couple of early combinations. And you can see right now he's trying to mix it up a little bit more, I think, and try to use his feet. Another combination there.
Yeah, with these guys, you see the level of experience they have. It's not a couple guys who just got this game for Christmas. You know, with over 500 and 600 fights apiece, they've had this game for a little while. They've spent plenty of time practicing, playing, and getting to know their players.
I'm telling you right now, if you look at Nick Diaz and the cuts that he has, he looks like a member of the Road Warriors.
He had surgery, actually, a little while back to shave down some of that bone to see if it helped out, which it probably helps some. But
well,
I think
they try to get rid of some of that scar tissue he's got in there. But
some people are just apt to being cut more. You know, it's just it's the design of your skin and your face. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if Nick Diaz is able to continue to do that in real life. As Nick Diaz here in the game is busted open and bleeding, leaving some blood there on the Rockstar Energy mat.
But here he comes. Look at 2010 firing back with a couple kicks to the midsection, a couple kicks to the head there, where Tony pushes him back a little bit more again. By the way, Nick Diaz in real life just signed a contract extension with Strikeforce.
Sure, he's been very happy with Strikeforce. It was nice. Each guy hit each other at the same time.
I always like those double flash knockdowns.
The one famous one that's on the internet where it's a double knockout. Both guys hit each other at the same time. I think Shoney Carter was a referee at the time. He just raised his hands up like, oh, man. What are you doing? That happens.
Oh, look at that. Nice knee there by Tony. He's got him in tons of trouble here. Can he finish the fight? Oh, look at those big punches. Tony not able to finish it off there. 2010's going to hold on.
I thought he could have had him there. I think some soccer kicks, maybe some knees would have done him some good there at that portion of the fight.
You can see the power advantage definitely going to Tony here.
He definitely looks like the stronger fighter, and then it seems like his punches hit a lot harder when he connects.
Nice takedown there by 2010.
2010's got to take advantage of this position. He's got to pass that guard and look for a submission because he's having trouble on the feet. But there he gets turned right away, and Tony right into half guard.
You talk about black belt versus brown belt. And so far, the black belt having his way.
Having his way. He's got full mount now. Going to rain down some blows on top of 2010. Tony has full mount here.
Look at those hammer punches right there. Some hard shots.
You take one too many of those, and it's night-night for you, no matter who you are.
Look at that. He will not give up that position. Look at that. Holding on to that. He actually wants to stand it back up.
He's fine standing back up. He says, all right, take it back to the feet. I'll look for a clean knockout.
Oh, there's a huge shot right there. He's got 2010 in a lot of trouble. Another big kick. Look at that, 2010 just trying to hold on, trying to take him down.
I thought he was going to have the knockout right there. He had him stunned pretty well. I thought he was going to go in for the kill right there. He just wasn't able to connect with the big shot that he needed.
Let's see if Tony can follow up on that, trying to land some more big shots, trying to size him up there a little bit.
2010's got to figure out something here. He's got to find out what's going to work best for him. He's trying to back away, get a little bit of space here, and figure out what's going to work. He needs to either get in there and get the takedown and work for the submission, or figure out something different on his feet here, because he's just getting beaten up right now.
Yeah, good couple shots there by 2010, but the problem is there's no defense being involved here. So, he can land some shots, but he's not landing anything that's really too big, nothing that's too power-packed. And then Tony gets in a couple shots of his own, and he's got more power. Like, evident right there, he's got him in trouble again.
Yeah, Tony just seems to have a little bit of trouble with his range. When he gets this guy hurt, he's just a little bit of trouble getting in there and finishing him off.
Look at that, he's got his back here. He's trying to get his hooks in.
If you're watching the game right now thinking, I want to jump in this thing, there's still some slots open. If you want to join us, Seasons Beatings 2, it's taking place right now. Jump in the chat online. You can talk to Preston. He might get you set up playing in the game a little later on this evening.
Yeah, just get in that chat room, easportsmma.com.
See 2010 coming back with some punches.
Oh, look at that. Got him in trouble a third time. A huge right hand. Full mount. He's going to finish the fight right here.
This fight is over right here.
Yeah, they better end this one. Nick Diaz, 2010, is done for.
Finished him off. Nice display there by Tony. Power with the fists and the feet. He had him hurt multiple times. That time, he didn't let him get done. He didn't let him back up.
And look at that, man. He was choking him and punching him at the same time. Look at that.
Wow, that's a brutal way to go out. The man's got his hand on your throat and he's punching you in the face.
By technical knockout,
Impressive win there by Tony. And it was funny early on, he was landing the combinations, but in the end, it was his feet that were doing a lot of damage. He got 2010 in trouble a couple of times, and then finally that third time he was able to finish off the fight.
It was those high kicks that seemed to do the damage. It seemed to be his bread and butter for Tony as far as putting him down.
Now you look at the percentages, don't look at that, look at the strikes, look at the volume there. 116 strikes, 65 punches, 46 kicks. Just a lot more damage overall done by Tony, and that's why he's able to get the victory here tonight by TKO over 2010.
Yeah, nice showing by 2010, but Tony able to get it done tonight.
And we get ready for the second fight tonight, Seasons Beatings 2, round number 1. As in this one, we've got Havoc taking on Boston J.
And once again, this is a battle of black belt versus brown belt. Havoc, the black belt. Boston J, the brown belt. Boston J was actually recently supposed to be in a live broadcast. There were some issues with his opponent's connection, so he got bumped out. He was very upset. We're very happy to be able to have Boston J joining us tonight for Seasons Beatings 2, and he can show what he's got here live tonight as we get to our main event for this set of fights.
Take a closer look at these two fighters, and the one thing that really stands out between both of these guys, look at the number of health that they have.
I can't stop looking at the mohawks they have. Both men sporting mohawks.
I've never seen a Chinese guy with a mohawk before, but there's a first time for everything, I guess.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
But
so both guys.
Health is extremely high for both guys. Not much on the submission skills, but you can tell both guys stand-up fighters. When you look at Boston J, it even says he's a brawler.
Yes. Havoc is a Muay Thai fighter, so it looks like they're both going to keep it on the feet.
There's Boston J, coming straight out of Massachusetts, sporting that nice green mohawk.
Metal Militia shirt, green mohawk, ready for a fight. That is Havoc. He is a black belt.
Look at the numbers between these guys when it comes to their fight records.
This will be our first look at their numbers, too. And look at those numbers, man.
Havoc, 290.
in the blue corner, from the United States, Jay Green. In the red corner, from Thailand, Kang.
Two wins, only 77 losses.
Very impressive for Havoc. Boston J's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Yeah, Boston J's got over 281 wins himself. Here we go, second fight of the night, part of the Seasons Beatings 2.
Will there be a touch to the gloves? Havoc says no. There will not be a touch to the gloves. Is Havoc going to move? That is the Havoc is.
What is going on here?
Havoc just standing in his
Is this
corner.
mind games or is something else going on here?
He might have some sort of secret plan. I don't know. I saw him raise his hand, so his controller's working. That's for certain. Boston Jay reaching out for touch of the gloves. Havoc still standing there.
He doesn't know what to make of it.
Boston Jay says, all right. The fans are going to start booing here soon enough, I got to imagine. All right. Boston Jay has got to go in and just throw a flying knee. He says, come on.
Just do something here, man.
Look at this. Look at the scene on the screen here. Gentlemen, this is a fight. We are here to watch a fight, not a couple guys stand there.
Somebody give these men a yellow card.
So where's the referee to hand this man a yellow card? Something's got to happen. Go over and punch him. Come on, Boston Jay. Kick him in the face.
Boston Jay. Boston Jay.
Yeah, both are sporting mohawks,
something.
for God's sake.
Be tough. Be a man. Throw a punch. There you go.
There you go. Come on. What's he doing? I swear Boston Jay thinks this might be a real fight. Go after him, Boston Jay. Don't worry about it.
Is he offended that I called him Chinese when he might be Korean? I apologize to the Asian community.
You don't know. Just get on him, Boston Jay. That's all that matters. Boston Jay's got to go and throw a flying knee.
Do something.
I can
Jay.
understand. He's trying to be a sportsman here, Fritz.
So what? This is a
but
fight.
You know what? We're almost 2 minutes into this fight.
If the man didn't want to touch gloves, just go at him with all you have.
Go kick that man in the face. Kick him square in the face. Come on, Boston Jay. Somebody
Come
get me Boston Jay's phone number. I will personally call him and say, Boston Jay, look.
I'm going to text this
You've
man
been wanting
right
to get in the live broadcast. Here's your opportunity. You're in the live broadcast, and bottom line is you can go destroy this guy in about 14 seconds, turn his face into a big pile of hamburger, and look like a superstar, but you actually have to go and punch him and kick him to do that.
By the way, since we have a moment, obviously, don't forget about League of Palooza the next 2 weeks. It's League Appreciation. We're going to have people fighting from the UOC, the UFF, the WEFL, and online MMA. They're going to have these fights between these different leagues.
Kick him in the head!
They're going to have their own, and the winners are going to have their own live broadcast, which will be sponsored by their own league. That's League of Palooza, happening the next 2 weeks here as part of the live broadcast of EA Sports MMA.
For the love of God, Boston Jay, what are you doing here? You obviously can control your player. Go in there and kick him in the face. There's no touch of the gloves.
What is going on here?
Okay, let me ask you this, Fritz. Okay, say you're playing the game. Say you're online.
Yep.
You got your PS3. We're playing online.
Right.
Hey, say you're playing me.
Yes.
Okay, so I am Havoc. You're Boston Jay.
Okay.
Okay, you come out. You go to touch gloves. I don't touch gloves with you. What do?
I'm going to kick your teeth down your throat.
Yeah, go punch me and kick me a few times, right?
Dang right. I'm going to soften you up.
Boston Jay's not doing anything.
Do something, Jay.
As a matter of fact, when we played this game at my house before, I had to put it on pause when I had to leave the room. I'd leave the room, you'd unpause it.
Oh, take down. Oh!
Finish him. Armbar.
Oh, he's standing up. What are you doing?
Yeah, rain
He's
down
got him
punches.
stacked.
He's going to work the body.
What is this, a training spar? Dude, this isn't Rocky. He's not a slab of meat hanging from a hook, okay?
I want to see flashy moves. I want to see big spinning back kicks. I want to see high kicks. I want to see flying knees. I want to see you kicking him in the head on the ground.
The referee stands him up. Yippee skippy.
Go punch the referee, actually. I think the referee will give you a better fight at this point than Havoc will. I got to believe, like, Havoc's controller died.
Maybe.
I got to think, like, right now.
Can somebody from the crowd do a run-in right now?
Havoc's at his house right now. The batteries on his controller died. Now, he's trying feverishly to find the plug to plug that thing in. And it's not happening. And Boston Jay refuses to just destroy this man.
You know, before the holidays, we had some of the best fights that we've ever seen. I can honestly say I think this is the worst fight we've ever had here on the live broadcast.
I think it might be. No, I'm certain it is.
I'm quite certain that it is.
I'm waiting for Boston Jay to just go in there and give him a beating. Give him you got an opponent who will not do anything. Just, there you go, a flying knee. Do that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Do about 8
Look
of
at
those.
the crowd loves it too.
Yeah, the crowd's going nuts.
There we go, some punches.
Finally some action.
Oh, he's got him in trouble. Oh, no.
He's destroying him here.
Can he pull us out of our misery?
Finish him. Finish him. All right, Boston Jay.
By the way, did you see how much he was bleeding from that punishment real quickly there?
No, I didn't.
There was a pool of blood under his head. Watch this. Watch the pool of blood that's there. I think his brain squeezed out through his nose.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he was brain dead. I don't know.
He
what
might have
happened.
been.
Boston Jay gets the victory.
Jay Green.
What a thrilling victory here as part of season's beating.
Well, this is why Seasons Beatings is a little willy-nilly. We're pulling people out of the chat. You know, usually we do a full-on rehearsal.
Yes.
There's a setup. Everybody's prepared. Everybody knows the whole deal. You know, for all I know, Havoc could have gotten the poops like old Vic Lugo and had to run to the toilet because he was so nervous.
Let's take a look at the numbers here. Look at those numbers from Havoc, Dickerman.
How did Boston Jay miss 2 punches? That's my question. How did he only get 91% of his punches and 63% of his kicks? He should have been 100%.
Yeah, you would have thought so, since he had an opponent that was stationary.
Poor Boston Jay. He fought so hard to get in the tournament.
He won. He won.
I know, but then he gets that.
So let's take a look at this once again. First fight of the night, we saw Tony with an impressive TKO victory over 2010. In the second fight, we saw quite the spectacle, but Boston Jay gets the victory.
Yeah, well, we got more fights still to come tonight, Fritz.
Yes, we do. Don't forget, check us out. Coming up less than an hour from now, we've got the next part of Seasons Beatings 2. We'll catch you then here on the live broadcast of EA Sports MMA.
Wow.
Did his controllers get bad?
Who knows? And then Boston Jay just wouldn't go and beat his ass. I'm like, just go hit him. Quit standing back, just hit him. The guy's not doing anything.